after 2 decades, there are about 276 special economic zones, with many specializing in the high-tech IT sector. The original law, passed in 1965, was thus a path-breaking one, but it took 40 years to revamp it. Hello and welcome to the Secretariat. We are back again to delve into yet another iconic law that has pushed our economy forward. And this time it is the legislation that created the Special Economic Zones in many parts of the country. The Special Economic Zones Act was enacted in 2005. But first, what is a Special Economic Zone? It is a geographical area within a country that has different business and trade laws from the rest of the nation. It offers special incentives like tax concessions, liberalised trade laws, and easier regulations to attract foreign investment and promote exports. It usually has a separate customs and duty-free area to make trade flows easier. These SEZs, as they are called, have been used by many developed and developing countries to attract foreign investment and stimulate export growth. So in India, the legislation was aimed at stimulating industrialisation, infrastructure and development of technology. The very first SEZ was the Kandla Free Trade Zone in Gujarat, which was Asia's first free trade zone. It was designed initially to replace the role of Karachi port on the west coast in undivided India with the Kandla port. The Act faced numerous challenges due to cumbersome procedures and red tape. A series of committees were set up between 1978 and 1984 to streamline the system. Ultimately, another law, the Special Economic Zones Act, was passed by Parliament in 2005. It was aimed at creating a modern framework for the development and management of SEZs. The 1965 law had been based on the export processing zone model, in which the main goal is to produce goods and services entirely for export instead of the domestic market. But the 2005 law went much further. It aimed to meet the challenges of the altered global environment. It established a comprehensive legal framework that was compatible with rules of the World Trade Organization. It introduced the concept of single window clearance, brought in attractive fiscal incentives and quality infrastructure while minimizing regulations. This helped in boosting exports, luring investment, and generating more jobs. The shortcomings of the earlier act were overcome, but this was after 4 decades. Despite the new act's promising intentions, the implementation has been complex, and this is due to differing priorities among various states. For instance, while Karnataka aimed to attract foreign investment, Tamil Nadu sought significant returns, and other states focused on job creation or simplifying business processes. Yet the modernized legislation led to a boom in development of SEZs. Prior to its enactment, there were only 19 such zones in the country. Now, after 2 decades, there are about 276 special economic zones, with many specializing in the high-tech IT sector. The original law, passed in 1965, was thus a path-breaking one, but it took 40 years to revamp it so that SEZs could be made an effective tool for faster economic development. As for the future, it looks as if SEZs are going to be an expanding element of policies to push growth in high-tech areas. A series of announcements have been made just recently to promote SEZs focused on semiconductor and electronic component manufacturing. For these sectors, land ceilings have been raised and their products can also be sold in the domestic market, thus moving away from the earlier export-only model. SEZs are thus set to evolve into hubs for cutting-edge technology. Thank you for watching yet another episode of The Policy Show. Do tune in next week as we look at yet another iconic law of the past.